Hello everybody, I'm super happy you have made it this far. I am more than excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to figure out your ideal client. So basically, your ideal client is that perfect person you want to work with. So for example, my ideal client is, personally, when I really started going freelancing seriously, this was my ideal client. My ideal client is a software business owner making six figures in revenue yearly from the software. That is just one. The second is, I would love to work with someone who is really simple and easy to work with. Also, I would want someone who, not just a business that will come and 2 weeks they're gone. No, I want to work with someone who is willing to be patient for 6 to 12 months working with me, and not just someone that will come for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and one morning you get an email that your services are no longer needed. That is like the most heartbreaking thing. And also, I am willing to work with a company that is willing or has a budget of around $500 to $3,000 monthly for me to write articles for them. So in essence, what I'm saying is, if I want to work with a company, it is so important to have a niche that if I want to work with a company, if you don't pass these criteria, I will not be able to work with you. I will have to say no. That is how important knowing your ideal client is. Now, how do you watching me know your ideal client? It is pretty simple, and here's the thing. Let me ask you a question. Who were you before learning that skill that you listed in the previous lesson? What I mean here is this: if you struggled starting a business maybe last 2 years, but now you run the business to an extent, in a good way, what was the struggle you faced at that time? Who were you? Were you a beginner at this? Were you a beginner at that? Your skill might sound so easy or simple, but there are thousands of people who are willing to pay a lot of money for your services. So if you are a web designer, before you learned the web design, what were you struggling with? What was the problems you faced? Were you having problems with your website? Were your leads not coming in because your website was bad? Just think about that thing you do. Go back to your list in the previous lesson and go through each and every one of the list. And I want you to carefully think about who you were and the struggles and challenges you faced before you learned that skill. So that is really important, because when you look at it that way, a lot of people are in that condition right now. Another business out there is really willing to pay you thousands of dollars for that simple skill you think nobody is going to pay you. Don't you think so? Now, if someone out there is ready to give you big money just for your skills, why don't you put yourself out there? Why are you sitting at home with the great potential that you have? I believe in you so much, because I never believed. Years back, I didn't believe in myself, but I had to do it the hard way. But fortunately, I believed in myself, and I was able to come up with something I was passionate about. And I believe you have the same. And I'm going to show you how to make sure that is really true. Like I said, I know you're worried about, okay, my skill sounds a little too off, but is someone going to really pay me for this? Don't worry, the next lesson I will show you exactly step by step. It is like the easiest in the whole lesson. I will show you step by step how to really come up with skills that people are willing to pay you money for. So what I mean is this: all of the skills you came up with in the previous lessons, this lesson and the first lesson, I will show you how to confirm that people have the money and are really looking for you right now.